The following video is on computer security. Computer security, also called as cyber security or information technology security, the most important concept to learn about for every computer user. Traditionally, any kind of data, whether it may be of accounts, bills, reports, all were kept in registers as handwritten information. But as technology developments taken place, the manual bookkeeping records are shifted into digital storage inside computers so that there must be an insurance of security against loss of information or records. Several steps to keep digital security mechanism up to date are still operational so that there must be no harmful attacks on confidential data. Important elements of computer security. Confidentiality guarantees that no unauthorized access to the system is allowed by any unauthorized person. Integrity makes sure that there must be no modification of data into the system by any unauthorized person. Authentication ensures that authority to access the system is only provided once the person's details are correctly authorized to prove its identity, whether he or she is the legal user to access the system or not. Access control. Multiple resources are there in the system, so as per security concern, only some amount of resources access is granted to the authorized person. Steganography, a term that deals with hiding the content of message or an image or video so that it cannot be possible to easily detect the originality of data. In simple words, it provides a covering over the writing. Cryptography. While transferring data over the network, cryptography concept plays an important role, as it is the one that provides encryption and decryption to the transferred data. User inputted data is the plain text, which gets converted into the hidden coded form known as ciphertext through the use of encryption algorithms and get transferred over the network path securely. At the destination, the following encrypted data gets decrypted, that is, ciphertext converted into normal plain text through the use of decryption algorithms. Sources of attacks on computer security. Internet. Every day, everyone, everywhere make use of internet as it is the major source to gather information and learn something new. But not every user knows its correct usage. Some use it without knowing that it can be the source of harmful viruses as well if users open unsecured sites or links. Email attachments. Electronic mailing system can also penetrate the roots of viruses into your system through harmful attachments. If a user receives email from unknown sender, then there is extreme possibility of having viruses in it. So as a preventive measure, user must have to delete it without opening. Cracked software. Multiple application softwares are there on internet, but while downloading them from internet, be careful and must download them from their official site, as if anyone use illegal sites for downloads, then user will receive cracked software in return, which can be another source of viruses as well. Downloadable programs. Always make sure that while downloading any image, file or document from internet, it must be first scanned by antivirus program in order to restrict the entry of bugs in your system. Malware stands for malicious software, a great threat to computer security, a collective name given to a list of harmful unwanted programs that attacks on users' confidential data. Multiple types of malware are there like virus, worm, Trojan horse, spyware, adware, rootkits, spam, phishing, salami technique, hacking, cracking, logic bomb. Let's understand each one of them. Virus stands for Vital Information Resource Under Siege, also called as perverse software, the most dangerous program which negatively affects on users' digital data security. The approach it uses to take command of user computer follows the idea of replication. By attaching itself to an executable program, it creates multiple duplicate copies of itself and spread them throughout the whole computer system to infect system files, memory area, hard disk, operating system, etc. The first computer virus is Creeper. Three main phases of virus life cycle are dormant phase, propagation phase, and triggering phase. Inside dormant phase, the virus remains inactive. It is in its idle state until some event is taken place in system to activate it and shift it towards propagation phase. Inside propagation phase, the virus comes into action and starts performing its actual replication job. Once the propagation phase ends, the virus came into its triggering phase, where it starts attacking onto system internal components and disturb the normal functioning of the system. Types of virus. Web scripting virus. Some websites may contain infected code scripts which when executed may lead to virus introduction. Multi-parted virus. As its name, this virus can spread through multiple ways either from opening a file or booting a system. Fat virus. System files are the major source of fat virus. The size of files, the location of files, all details related to files are infected by this virus. Polymorphic virus. It hides itself through the art of encryption and create multiple copies of itself to infect the system. File system virus, also called as cluster or directory virus, majorly affects the root directory of the system. Macros virus. Harmful for those application programs which contain macros special feature inside them like in .doc file. Boot sector virus, also called as master boot sector virus, penetrate into the hard disk boot sector and infects it. Overwrite virus, perform actions as per its name. Overwrite the previously stored contents in files and make them useless. Direct action virus comes into action when the file containing the virus executes, infects the folder also in which the file resides. Resident virus get themselves hidden inside the system RAM and jump into their triggering phase when system starts and operating system runs. Variety of antivirus softwares are there, but the most popular ones are McAfee Antivirus Plus, Avasta Pro Antivirus, Norton Antivirus, AVG Antivirus, Kaspersky Antivirus, and Quick-Heal. Worm, another type of malware that is somewhat similar to virus in terms of replication strategy, but it does not attach itself to any executable program, rather use computer networking for its survival. Small program that corrupts the targeted system. They are even hard to detect as they are invisible files. Trojan horse, a non-self-replicating type of malware which infects the desired system by attacking secretly, can lead to unauthorized access to the secured system which is driven through harmful online downloads. Spyware, hazardous to the privacy of confidential data. A constant look of some unauthorized person on your system may lead to serious damage or theft on computer security. Illegal access by spyware software tracks users' activity on the system, alter computer settings, slow down the performance of system, and many more negative effects. Adware. This type of malware comes into system through online unwanted advertisements. While browsing internet, user visits sites to explore which includes multiple attractive pop-ups showing products to steal users' attention as a way to endorse or advertise, but some may include harmful adware. So when user click on them, then entry to a new kind of adware is into the system. Rootkits, another species of malware which have the capability to corrupt the operating system, take control over it without leaving any sign of itself, make the complete system useless, user left with no option other than reinstallation of operating system. Spam, unsolicited mail messages which every user receives who use email services. No need to open them, instead user should have to delete them before opening them as the best protective option. Phishing, a strategy followed by cyber criminals to obtain users' confidential information such as bank account details, passwords. Seeks user attention by showing their trustworthy image, which is nothing but masquerading, by sending them fake messages or by notifications in order to fraud. Salmi technique, a technique followed by fraudulents to steal money from bank accounts. Steals small amounts of money from multiple bank accounts without leaving any clue of themselves. Hacking, unauthorized way of accessing someone's computer system, performed by professional hackers. 3 types of hackers are there: black hat, grey hat, and white hat. Cracking, destructive type of hacking which have negative effects on data security, mainly done to violate the system integrity. Logic bomb, a particular malware which explodes at a specific time when conditions are met. Unlike virus, it does not make replica copies of itself. Symptoms of malware attacks: stored file location changed, slow down system speed, system crashes multiple times, not possible to install antivirus software, several unknown files or folders take all space of drive which do not even get deleted, system take long time to get boot. Here are some solutions to computer security problems. Antivirus software, the most prominent solution for all kinds of malware attacks. Installation of better quality antivirus relieves the stress of virus from user's mind. But along with the usage of antivirus, security precautions must be taken to avoid any kind of information loss. Password, a sequence of letters, digits, special characters which acts as a key for users' locked or secure data. It must be strong, means a complex combination of alphabets and symbols which is difficult to crack. Today, every digital security needs it. Firewall. Internet is a source of information which is serving its client in a continuous manner. Hence, the data which it contains move between server and client. But the transmission of data is not a simple process. The actual concept behind this is that data is divided into multiple encrypted packets at the source, and then at the destination their reassembling is done. So in such a complex process, several protocols of internet play a major role alongside firewall, which provides the secure data transmission. Actual aim of firewalls is to analyze those data packets, that is, whether they are coming from trusted source or not, or whether they are not lost in between before reaching correct destination. Two kinds of firewalls are there. Hardware firewall, it is the router which directs the network traffic and gives assurance of security as well. Software firewall is a pre-installed program in the computer which remains active every time the computer is connected with network. Thanks for watching, and for more videos, subscribe my channel. Viewers, if you want to join my computer tuition classes, kindly contact me on my mail ID provided in my channel About section.